Welcome
Welcome
back,
back,
Big
Big Bags.
Bags.
Today we have Hamburger Helper, the cheeseburger one. I think it's like deluxe cheeseburger. Some ground beef, green onions, and some mung pepper, like ground dried. Yeah. And then for a drink, I have milk. Don't judge me. I'm not drinking it just for this.
And I got some Pepsi.
Yeah, and the reason I have milk is because for dessert today we're gonna be having Hello Kitty's birthday cake cookies. My sister likes Hello Kitty, so I found them at the store, and I thought it would be great to eat. So I don't think we're gonna be eating all these cookies, but we might because the name of our channel is called Big Bag. So yeah. Anyways, I put that on the side, and today we're gonna be reading a Reddit story and then reacting to it. So let's get into that.
Okay.
Am I the a-hole for ordering alcohol? I'm currently on a solo trip in Tenerife, all inclusive to save having to look for places to eat by myself. The hotel has a club-style seating, meaning that all tables are tables of 8 and people get sat together. Apparently, it's to encourage a sense of community and conversation. Last night, I was seated first and had a glass of wine. A family of 5 got seated at my table, 2 adults and 3 children. The mother turned to me and said, "We do not wish to expose our children to women drinking alcohol." I smiled and said perhaps they should ask to move tables, if it was an issue, but I would be drinking the wine. They noticed I was on my own and made passive-aggressive comments about this. I went up to get food, and on the return, the wine had disappeared. A waiter came over and asked to see my wristband for the all-inclusive and said the family had told them I was underage and must have sneaked away from my parents. He was very apologetic and returned with a fresh glass of wine, just as the family came back with their food. Am I the asshole for then requesting the waiter brought me the full bottle along with a couple of shots of vodka? The family stormed out the restaurant when I drank the shots as they wrapped at the table. What do you think?
They're wrong. I don't think she's in the wrong for that because it's like
No, because it's not her fault that you don't want your kids exposed to that. Like
yeah,
you
it's like
decide where you want to sit, and they could have sat somewhere else.
or maybe take them to like a family restaurant or something.
Yeah, I honestly I don't know. I feel like
That's silly.
I don't. I mean, it's not like she's part of their family. If it was
Yeah.
like
It's like,
her,
oh yeah, my bad. I had your kid for you.
Disney, like it's not like her aunt or something. They're not like family. It's like a total stranger. Like you wouldn't go up to someone telling them to stop doing what they're doing because you're uncomfortable with it. I still don't think it was right that they made up a story saying she was underage and ran away from her parents or like got away from her parents to get her wine taken away. 'Cause she paid for that.
Yeah.
Like that. It's not cheap. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think I wouldn't personally do that.
And like from the story, it sounds like they came at her kind of aggressive too.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I don't
Right in the
think
comments. In the comments.
they didn't have a right to take her drink away. It wasn't
Um,
it wasn't theirs. They didn't pay for it, and it's not her fault that they decided to,
yeah.
sit next to a woman by herself. So
Mm,
yeah,
I was
but that's just our
about.
opinions. Okay, everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Am I the a-hole for enforcing basic boundaries at my daughter's sleepover?
I, 42M, have 2 kids living with me. My daughter, Anya, 17F, and my stepson, Noah, 14M. Noah's mom passed a few years ago, and I've had full custody since he's had a rough... Oh, I've had full custody since. He's had a rough go of it, but he's a good kid with his quirks. He's not antisocial or shy, but he does not appreciate having his space invaded, and when very upset, he can kind of shut down. Anya is much more outgoing and has a lot of friends. She asked to have a sleepover this weekend with 4 of them. I said yes, of course, but given that the friends who were coming were pretty loud and have a tendency to crowd Noah, I told her to make sure they don't go into her brother's room. Also, to keep things down after 11 so that the house can sleep. In my opinion, these are not strict rules. To my surprise, I came upstairs to check on them about 10. They are 17. I didn't think I needed to check on them every hour or something. And they were in Noah's room, and they looked like they'd been there a while. 2 were literally sitting on his bed with him. There, one of them was flipping through his sketchbook, another was messing with his other stuff, and they were all kind of giggling in this weird way. Noah was clearly upset. He didn't say anything slash move, but there were tears in his eyes, and he didn't respond when I tried to talk to him. I told the girls to get out right then, and when I was calling every single one of their parents, Anya was pretty upset with me. But I told her that I gave them 2 rules, and they failed spectacularly. I did actually call all of their parents and sent them home as soon as possible. Anya blew up, saying I embarrassed her. I told her to go to her room and that we would speak on this in the morning. I spent about 20 minutes with Noah before he decided he wanted to cool down on his own, and I went back to my daughter, who chose not to speak to me. It's late. Both my kids are hopefully asleep, and I'm left not knowing if I handled things right. Am I the a-hole?
Honestly, that really got on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she didn't say it, but I feel like she's white. No offense. Sorry, that's probably really racist and offensive.
Bruh.
But I just know for a fact, growing up in like an Asian household, and I just know that if I ever did something like that, no more sleepovers. You know, no more. I would be grounded actually, because that's just, she only gave them two rules. She wasn't like, you guys can't raid the fridge or you guys can't come downstairs and grab what you need. Like, she seemed very open about that. The only thing she had was don't go to your brother's room and also be quiet after 11, which is pretty late in my opinion. I mean, I know sleepovers you stay over or 2 in the morning or something, but I don't know. I feel like I think she handled it pretty well. Honestly, I would have done more if that was my child. She would know not to do that again. And the audacity
Yeah,
her
it was
daughter
very
had.
simple rules too. You know.
Yeah, she only had two rules, and the audacity her daughter had to disobey is not even like a rule like her parents made. It's like the first rule was literally for her brother, and she still went against. Like, what are you doing in your brother's room, anyways? Like, that's my
Yeah.
question. Like, you guys,
Is
I
your
don't
room
know.
like that boring? Like you gotta, or is like your hangout that boring that you gotta go bother your brother? Like that's
Yeah,
like, I'd be like kicking my brothers out of my room, you know?
yeah. Like, I don't care if my sister comes into my room because we're all sisters and we're like all chilling. But it's also like, I don't know. I personally don't think that's okay, and I would have called their parents too and tell them about it because again, they're 17. Like, I'm 18. They're like a year younger than me, and they're acting like they don't know any better. Like they're 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds, like running into a room. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, if they were younger, like, but
No,
17, like
that
you're pretty much grown, you
ooh,
know? Or
that
not,
got on my nerves.
like 17 is like, you know, the difference between right and wrong and what you're supposed to be doing, you know?
Yeah,
You shouldn't be acting like that, yeah.
yeah.
You know what time it is?
Cookie time, you guys. We're gonna be eating some cookies. Okay, I got some milk right here. We're probably gonna both share it, but oh, look at this cookie, y'all. It looks so good. I'm doing
That's
that
what I was
YouTube thing
waiting
with the
for.
hand. You probably can't even see it. Oh, there's like little. It's like kind of. They probably have like sugar, like sprinkled sugar on there because it looks a little glittery. It's like a bunch of ants taking pictures of me.
Oh, 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 oh.
Not the Twilight. Mmm, that's good. I'm.
Alright, dunk. Dunk yours. And then clink.
Oh my gosh, Cookie Clink. Cookie Clink. Oh,
Good slap.
okay, come on now.
This video turned into a Hello Kitty cookie review.
I think it's really hard to mess up cookies. Unless
Yeah,
you like forget about them. But these are like pre-made cookies already, so we just had to put them in the oven, of course.
no, I'm a big back. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Mm.
When it comes to like sprinkle cookies, I actually do enjoy these a little more. Just because they don't only taste like sprinkles, you know? Sometimes when they do confetti cookies or something, it's just like way too much. But this is pretty good.
Or if you get like some sprinkles like on your ice cream and it tastes like bricks, like little bricks. Mm-mm.
But I think that's because they use cornstarch. I think I heard someone say that, like for the
Or if you
sprinkles.
get them red sprinkles and you're just filled with rage.
Oh my god, she's talking about the red 40 or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I think that last one's pretty good. I would be so mad. Like the last story about, oh my gosh, I would be furious at my kids. I think the mother handled it pretty well, in my opinion. I mean, I was never really allowed to go on sleepovers when I was younger. I feel like a lot of parents think about that or like think like that. Which you don't blame them. I mean, you probably don't want to host a sleepover as a parent, and you probably don't want your kids going off to a stranger's house that you don't know. So, but yeah, I feel like those are very simple rules, and me personally, I wouldn't disobey those rules. And again, you guys your friends are hanging out with you. If they're not there for you, then you gotta get no friends. You know. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching us react to the stories and giving our
Yeah.
feedback. You guys can also give your feedback on the stories.
Yeah, comment down below. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it.
And the like button.
And the like button.
But the most important thing, you guys, and
And
make sure to stay fed.